The New York Yankees sure lived up to their nickname of the Bronx Bombers with a record-tying 15 home runs in their opening 3 games of the season. That included a franchise record 9 in their win over the Milwaukee Brewers Saturday. Some in the world of baseball are not giving all credit to the team, but instead to the so-called torpedo bats they're using. Several players used the customized bat over the weekend. It resembles a torpedo and is tailored to help locate a, quote, hitter's sweet spot. Let's bring in Brendan Kuty. He's a staff writer for The Athletic, covering the New York Yankees and Major League Baseball. Brendan, thanks for being here. So these torpedo bats, they're the talk of baseball. What do we know about the history of them and who's using them?
They're new, and we're learning they're being used by a lot of people. We thought it was just the New York Yankees because we saw this weekend them put on a power surge in the Bronx. But really, it's something that's been bubbling under the surface of Major League Baseball for about 2 or 3 years now. A former Yankees coach now with the Marlins, Aaron Leonard, kind of started this whole thing where the idea is to take the mass of the bat and move it toward the hands of the hitter, making that torpedo shape. It really looks different than anything we've seen for the past 100 years since bats have been being made.
So for those who aren't well versed in baseball, can you outline some of the major differences between a regular bat and one of these torpedo bats?
Sure. There's more weight down toward the bottom of the bat. Hitters traditionally don't do well when they hit the ball at the end of the bat anyway. So they thought, let's take the wood. In this case, it's birch. These bats are made of birch. Baseball bats for 20 years now have mostly been made of maple because it's a denser, harder wood that gives you a better exit velocity. You hit the ball harder. These birch bats, they're less dense, so you can move around the wood a little bit better. You can make the barrel a little bit wider, creating a better surface area, a more usable surface area for hitters.
So Yankee star Aaron Judge had a huge weekend, did not use the bat. What goes behind choosing to use it or stick with the traditional ones?
It's all about personal preference. If you're Aaron Judge and you could bench press a Buick, you don't really need to hit the ball a lot further. But when you're a middle infielder, when you're playing first base, you might need that little extra oomph, or you might need that better contact quality to turn a ground ball into a line drive into a home run. Some of these guys, they're big and strong. They don't need the extra help, or they're used to what they have. But baseball players, we hear a lot about superstitions and habits. They really tinker with their equipment, always looking for that small edge. And this is what the Yankees found could give an edge, and now it's going to be throughout Major League Baseball.
So extra oomph, small edge. I'm hearing some buzzwords here. How is Major League Baseball responding?
Major League Baseball is saying, bring it on. They've known about this for quite some time. These bats fall within Major League regulations. The barrel isn't past league specifications. The wood isn't some kind of alien wood. This is all perfectly legal, and it makes so much sense, right? Why not move the center of mass of the bat further down, because you don't use the end of the bat anyway, so that hitters can have a better surface area to hit with? It's so common and so logical that it's kind of like mind-blowing that the game hasn't gone here already. But here we are now, and it's blown people's minds.
Wow. Brendan Kuty, keep us posted. Come back and give us an update, okay?
Thank you.
Thanks.